Good morning.
Take a moment to answer. Please wait.
Oh, good morning. Oh, shut up. It's better though. I like you with not charging through the door. We're not objecting to him barking. The reason I said put him behind the gate is so he's not launching at people. So we're not objecting to him barking at the door, but what we want him to do is learn when you get up to answer the door, his job is done, and now shut your gob. So good boy, only because he's got distracted by something, but he's a good boy when he does shut his gob. If he doesn't shut up, then I would just throw a cover over that gate. And if that doesn't work, move him further and further and further away. Dogs are social animals, so they want to be with you at all times. Yeah. But when they do a behaviour you don't want, so incessant barking, then you're not being with us. Yeah. So you move them further and further away. How has he gone in his crate?
I actually went out yesterday and got my bigger crate because he had a smaller crate.
Right.
We started off too big when we had
Yeah, everyone does.
So we went down.
Yeah.
So when we looked at yesterday, we couldn't fit a bed and his stuff in it. So I got him a bigger crate.
All they need is big enough to stand up and turn around in.
Right, well, the little bowls he's got, you can have a look if you want. He's got biscuits that he can just go and eat was the thought, because he was so picky.
So, yeah, so when you allow a dog to be a grazer, if they've no behaviour issues, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I used to do it with one of my own. But when they start giving behaviour issues, so you're letting him graze on his food as and when he wants. You were, until yesterday, letting him sleep as and where he wants, within reason. Obviously, I know you said that your doors are shut until you let him in. So he didn't have his own space, which is why I said give him a crate or a bed, whatever. Give him his own space.
Yeah.
So the food, because he's disrespecting family members, we have to stop that. So while his food is down and he's grazing as and when he wants, he doesn't have to give you everything is done for him.
Right, okay.
There's nothing he has to work for. If he was a street dog or a wild dog, he would have to work. He wouldn't get things put down for him.
Yeah, definitely.
To go, he would have to work. So what you're doing by letting him graze is effectively you're making him redundant. He doesn't have a job, so he's finding himself another job.
Okay. With
one of your family members, which is what we need to break. And also there's no value to you because everything is there for him. So what you could do is, with your daughter, who he has issues with, get her to put the food in.
Right, okay. Because he does...
So then she's creating value.
He's super picky. So we give him the biscuit.
So he has a scheduled feed time.
Yeah, he generally...
So we've been chatting for a bit and he's nice and quiet. Look at him strutting. He's strutting in and he's like, oh, I'm not sure it's you again. He literally was eyeballing me then as he struts in, then he's checking on you.
His tail's still going.
Well, it was yesterday, if you notice.
Yeah.
Wagging tail doesn't always mean happy dog. It depends how they wag it. So yesterday, the reason I said don't fuss him and don't allow him on the furniture is because quite often what happens is the dogs come in, they're very unsure. You could see then as he strutted in, and he really strutted. I hope I've caught it on video. They're very unsure, and then they go back to the owner, the owner gives affection, and then immediately the dogs turn and at me. So this is why I say it's important that you don't give affection, because the state of mind is in the wrong place. So he's doing good here, and even his tail's not under anymore. He's still wary. Yeah. You can see by how he's stretching out. So again, I've had, like I said, 7 dogs around me this morning, so I do smell very interesting. I've been on the moors. But he's much more polite. Yesterday he had his feet on me. Today he hasn't done. Good boy.